Namaskaram. Continuing with the Gita series. Very often in today's volatile world, we get disturbed by things which occur at our home or work, things which we cannot control. We often blame ourselves for certain things coming to an end, new beginnings, things which seem to be our mistakes. Okay, so Arjuna in the battlefield is in a similar situation. He is confused, he doesn't want to do his duty, he thinks that he is the doer and he doesn't want to fight. And his mentor, Sri Krishna, has advised him so far that he shouldn't go in this unmanly approach as to thinking as though the whole world is sitting on his shoulders. And so far till verse 17, Arjuna has finally sought the advice of his mentor, and Krishna has told him how foolish it is to grieve for things which are outside his control and which is actually not actually a persistent reality. Continuing on with verse 18, the blessed Lord said, "These bodies of the eternal, imperishable, immeasurable, embodied self are said to have an end. Therefore fight, O descendant of Bharata. He who thinks it, the self, to be a slayer, and he who thinks it is slain, both are ignorant of the truth. The self neither slays nor is slain." So, the actual self of whom you are, the Atman, is indestructible and it does not act and it is not the receiver of action as well. This is the essential message. Verse 20, the self is not born and it does not die at any time, and it does not again come into existence by being born. It is birthless, constant, eternal, and ancient. It is not slain when the body is slain. Whom, O Partha, can that person who knows this self to be imperishable, constant, birthless, and immutable slay or cause to be slain, and how? Okay, I know this is a little difficult to understand if you are in the rationale of, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. Okay, so there is a path of identifying, of self-inquiry towards identifying who actually the word you denotes or the word I denotes. Okay, that's a separate path by itself, and it's a step-by-step approach, it's not a one-shot approach. But essentially, an easy way or maybe a simpler way to approach your problems on a day-to-day basis would be to take a pause and step back against the thought. Okay, the thought that I am experiencing this. Take a step back from that. Just take a pause. So, if you take a pause and just look at the experience separately from you, okay, be it a bad day in office, be it a fight in office or at home, be it maybe a job loss, be it a breakup, whatever it may be. Okay, so just take a pause and see it separate from you. Now, that you is what is being referred to as the self or Atman. and that has always been there long before the experience of the individual ego came into presence. Okay, and it is it is not touched by the experience. The experience is just a dream. It's just like a dream. It's just a, maybe a dream is like a little too abstract. Maybe it's just a thought. It's just a thought. Most of the things, in fact all of the things which we experience, are just thoughts. Even the thought that I am so and so is also just a thought, if you think deeply enough. With that, I'll pause for today. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.